Good morning, good morning, good morning again. I am still borrowing my wife's study area to record. And I wanted to share this morning, or this afternoon as it is, or morning, whenever you watch this, about, I'll say it's a revelation that came, something that came to me in thinking about praying for situations, praying for governmental situations, where it seems, even in government and in, I don't know, politics at work, businesses, everything, there are cases where people develop layers of protection that are not always good. Sometimes people have good intentions, but they're just deceived or they have bad methods. The enemy is always trying to use people to do bad things, right? And sometimes they're just conniving, just worldly, and they've got layer upon layer upon layer of natural protections, sneaky ways to do things their own way or to get in and to change things for their own gain. And you go, Lord, how do I even pray about this? What do I even pray about? How does this change? And it came to me, or was reminded to me, is that a good word? In Job chapter 5 and verse 12, it says, He frustrates, it's talking about God, He frustrates the schemes of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their plans. He catches the wise in their own craftiness. I have my note here was He catches the crafty in their craftiness. That's how I remembered it. But He says He catches the wise, the sneaky, the crafty, however you want to put it, in their own craftiness. And the scheme of the shrewd is swiftly stopped. In the daytime they encounter darkness, and at noontime they grope as in the night. Meaning, God comes against those who are being sneaky, crafty. They think that they're going to pull one over on you and on God and on everyone else. They've got it. But in the daytime, they encounter darkness. They're thinking, oh, I got it all. Everything's clear and bright. And they don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're looking at, right? It also says in Psalm 18, verse 26, let me go to verse 25. With the merciful, you will show yourself merciful. With the blameless man, you will show yourself blameless. With the pure, you will show yourself pure. And with the crooked, you will show yourself crooked. The Young's literal translation, the 1898 version, says, and with the perverse, you will show yourself a wrestler. So God responds to them, responds to you too, according to how you are behaving. There is a seed time and harvest aspect of that, to where when they're trying to be crafty, when they're trying to be nefarious for evil gains, God is crafty back. You've ever heard the term Jehovah Sneaky? People use that term, and it's very often used in the aspect of God sneaking a blessing into your life. He's Jehovah Sneaky. I didn't know what I was doing, and situations worked this way to where I got into this job, and it was a great blessing to me. He was so clever the way God worked. Well, he's Jehovah Sneaky also in stopping the enemy, stopping the mouth of the lion. He was Jehovah Sneaky in dealing with the devil. They've had the kings of this world known, they would have never crucified the Lord of glory. He is sneaky like that. So we can use that aspect. I am almost immediately took that into prayer. I say, Lord, with the shrewd, you will show yourself crafty. You will shut down their sneakiness, their plots, their schemes, their structures. Tear them down, Lord, and let your plans and your purposes be established in the earth, in governments, in business, in education, in the church, in every aspect of society. Your purposes, your plans be established. Amen. Be blessed.